Hello, welcome back to Noire. I'm at the first part. Coming back, we had part 11 out before, but the reason for the delay on this is because the original way I recorded this, which was streaming through Twitch and then downloading the file, decided not to work. I tried recording this case 3 times and I completed it once. Which we're going to be replaying the case. And it did not want to work whatsoever. So, I went out and got a capture card. So there should be absolutely no issues with this. Benefit, you get to hear the music that you're hearing now. Because, for whatever reason, that way I was doing it, just didn't let you hear this music, the whole music track of the game. Like, there was a really funny song, and I had to cut the moment out, because it just wasn't on. I was just laughing at nothing, is what it sounded like, which is unfortunate, but now you get to hear it, if it comes on. I've never actually gone on this menu. Okay. Yes, this would be it. The studio secretary murder. Ooh. Oh. It's also been a while since I've done this, so I don't remember everything. But I got a good look at that dude.
Keep a hold of your head. It would appear that someone has hugged a rose gold wedding ring, matching engagement ring. Deirdre Muller. Press the pawn button and see what you can find. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week. Then get out to the railroad.
This is really quiet.
Santa Fe Avenue. We have another four unfortunate out this morning.
That's who we saw on that premonition, I guess is what you'd call it.
Say bust in there, find the body.
Bust in where and find the who?
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of rules? Your ass. Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Alright, that's all I gotta say.
What now?
We need to follow up this lead from the pawnbroker, Phelps.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking.
If I don't get this finished, I'm blaming you.
Alright, not exactly what I was expecting, but suitable. When do I ever use the main car?
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could
It's
find
true.
a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's grounds.
Oh!
He's our guy.
witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Okay, so the thing is, in the story, if you fail Hugo Muller's investigation, he runs, and you actually get to see the scene where the janitor's like, hey, that's him, but you fail the case if you do so. Either way. Or you accuse Hugo, in general. And it's really interesting because I didn't realize that that actually counted as happening, because I didn't get that ending.
How can I help you boys?
The Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Brim. I gotta get something for this pledge. Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give?
$50.
Try another number.
20.
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the
Keep
rings
in
ready.
mind, money was 10's pretty good amount in the what is this? Close to the 50s. All right.
What's this mark here?
Maker's
Yeah,
Mark.
Maker's Mark.
Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
$22
Does this
carat.
mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the
Pretty
quality.
good ring.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
All right. Guess that's all I have to do here. No, I don't need to grab any cars.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, I'll let him try it.
Fine. Where are we headed?
It's been a while since I've done it, and it's nice.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, though? Skipper ain't gonna
What
like
the
it.
heck is going on with their face?
We're gonna have to rely on this.
Oh.
Picking up on his own.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development.
Oh,
ring.
we're back in the old car. All right.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, though.
Why is this car's turn radius so bad?
Got
What?
Get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
I mean, is it just me, or... Ah! No censoring work. Amazing.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuff around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on Bobo.
Oh, you can hear the investigation music. I didn't think about that. Another thing you can't hear. I swear I'm not crazy. Alright. What's in here? Ticket. Evelyn Summers.
You could go over to the lot and see
Good
what they
only
know
until
about it.
1941.
That's gonna be
That's a
difficult.
long time ago.
Keystone Studio lot closed back. in
Interesting.
41.
So she was an actress. Oh, no, no. I'm not done with that. No, 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 I'm not. Alright. Uh, 2122 St. David Street. 11. Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter can finds you in a better way than when you once parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You'd taken too much liquor, and we both know what it makes you become. But I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I'm writing to apologize. I was heartbroken,
Was trying to get her
and
to come home.
what had become of the little girl and what she's doing with herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with your liquor, and it's harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only... oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. No, I don't blame her for not going back to home. Alright. Another pack of cigarettes. Mensch Bar, corner
Someone
9th
at
and
Mensch's
Main.
will remember.
Levine's Liquor
Some
Store.
shit for personal items, not booze. It's not even worth investigating.
Did he say it's not even worth? Because the subtitle says it's an angle. It sounded like he said it's not even. Alright, let's talk to you. This is Pinker, right?
What are you thinking?
Yeah.
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch
That's
up.
true.
Help me out.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Reporting officer, then the coroner. Carruthers has a body he has to inspect. He'll wait a couple of minutes.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of
You
the
mean the
road.
dude we just walked
The woman
past?
wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning,
All right.
sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I
All
have,
right.
sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
So he was talking about you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
You sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
Against
Beating
it?
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Ooh, that really doesn't make you look good, bud. Smeared lipstick.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. Took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick in her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Interesting that it was already laid out.
You found the body?
Yes, I did.
Probably not for much longer.
I was coming off shift, headed home.
Sir, I don't think you're telling the truth.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead.
What do you mean, what gives?
About midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Please do.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think of how you'd like to be treated.
I'm telling you. Me and some friends of mine.
Fine. You get this sack of shit into the
Dude,
cell.
that's not...
I'll deal with them
Don't
later.
get your
Sure.
friends involved in this, whatever they've done. Alright.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age. Lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Alright. Oh, I didn't expect her. Okay.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swapping.
Interesting. Okay. Let's check this arm. I don't think it has anything. No, okay.
Smell?
Very good.
Brutal.
There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell.
Yeah, I gathered that from her
The
note.
autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was...
She definitely looked like it in the premonition.
Can you be more exact about the time of
Stumbling
death?
around in the
No
middle
later
of...
than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay. That all lines up with what we saw.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
You can drive. And where exactly are we going?
Mensch, whatever. Mensch, I think is what he said.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
I have no idea on the history of that, so maybe.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Match. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I
Okay,
wanted.
I remember this place.
Pain in the ass,
I want to
always
come back
coming
here
in here,
later.
pageant drinks,
And I
the
really
vanity
hope
money.
the dude that's here
Was it
is
just a couple
still
nights
here
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
when I come back.
I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask her out.
Yeah, I'm not talking to him yet. Yep, here it is. What was that?
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew
That was a
Evelyn
weird
Summers?
reaction.
Robin. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
I am a very enthused voice actor for this project, known as L.A. Noire, the 1947 based murder mystery game.
Got some fine stock. Well, you let us take some for the road.
Ooh, more investigation.
He's
music.
joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here. I probably shouldn't have let her.
I
An alcoholic in a liquor store. That's never going to work out.
yeah, you got a point.
We'll take a look around.
Yeah, it said she was an actor. She got an award.
What exactly did Evelyn work
Keystone Films. This was from before.
She worked in legal copyrights for music.
What's this?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she...
Yeah. A bowling pin. Rawlings Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops pull there on Tuesday night.
Can I look at the other half? Yeah, okay. It has her name on it. I just wanted to... Wait, or does it? No, it doesn't. If If I remember right, Phelps had nothing to say about this. Yeah. Let's look at this first.
She wasn't always such a loner.
Yeah, you can tell. Wait, hang on. No. I was gonna say that dude in the far left looked like the guy at the bar, but I didn't get a good look at him, so.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was...
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
It's actually Grosvenor. Alright. Interesting that our mirror is broken, but that's not a point of interest. Contact.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
Had a couple of bucks. Bought a quart of rye.
Alright.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for the war. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Okay.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
How many people will be sad she's gone? I'll be one of the few.
Okay.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her stay. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, I can tell.
To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society.
And she got that book from me.
You can see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements.
Sounds good.
You think I can get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. We'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
Alright.
Evelyn never heard anything.
I'm not going to drive much during this since I've already done this case and I kind of want to get it done. But I still enjoy this case, don't get me wrong. Yeah, he's still here. Good. This is Grosvenor McCaffrey?
What's your name?
No, he says Grosvenor.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled.
Hello, sir. What's your name? I'm shouting for no reason.
Point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Criminal history.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
You don't look too sure of that.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Why does she have a book with your name in it?
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it. As if she could.
So she's been to your apartment. You barely know her.
I saw her go into a hotel in Tiernan last night.
Don't know who that is.
They had booze in a paper bag.
That sounds like a big lie.
He's your man.
Sounds like a real big lie.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Got anything to say? Nope. Alright. If I remember right, you get,
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Yeah. So we gotta go to the police station now.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Yeah, we gotta get out and choose that.
You know the way. You can drive.
Really don't know why Phelps has the need to just shout at everyone.
Captain is downstairs with Ray
Alright,
Pinker
we're going down.
and Carruthers.
Gotta. Why'd you talk about Carruthers like it's the end of the world?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes, the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same
Yep.
color.
Teresa Tarleton didn't have a lipstick
No.
message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a
What?
message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt.
Ugh.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case.
Good
But it's up
point.
to you to decide how we proceed.
Considering what Jameson said, oh, me and my friends before.
Follow up on Evelyn Summers.
Yeah.
I want daily reports.
Alright.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Well, glad it didn't make us look under her dress, because that would not have been fun. Oh, no. When did I ever say go into this room?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, batch 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's go to the bowling alley first.
Let me pose a question. Depends. What's it got to do with? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On
It
what?
would for me.
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slam ever found out.
That's a really terrible moral.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin
Ah.
One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older.
Interesting.
Old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Why did you start running, sir? Sir? Sir?
Tiernan! LAPD!
Wait, why are you running? Oh, okay. Dang, people just leave their keys in their car?
There!
Yeah, sure. Okay, everyone leaves their keys in their car. Got it.
What are you waiting for? Get after
Oh
it!
no.
Why go faster
Oh
if we're
no.
carrying the extra weight? These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
Your theories are not airtight by any means.
Yeah, I know, but like, for real, why do they always run besides like game reasons?
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and
That would be
sees
nice.
trouble.
But that seems like my job. What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
When are you gonna do that? Where did he go through here?
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's alright, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
Where did he go? Alright.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Oh, we're not making that. We're not.
Cole, spit him out.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
I'm trying to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
How is Rusty alive? Dude, you're going to shoot a civilian. Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's alright, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. That's the end of that. About fucking time.
Put your hands in the air!
Oh, I remember this case. Oh, this is the one with the really heavy back and forth.
You're behind the wheel.
No.
Fine.
That's why we're not done with CPD. 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
I would bet that's not on the first floor. I think it's on the second, like right... Yeah. Is that 6? No, that's 8. I'm blind. It's this one, isn't it? Oh. Violent. I mean, I remember that. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. I put things back in your old room with the lock on the door. No, your address has changed, so I cannot be sure if this letter will
At the very
find
least,
you.
I'd say it ties
But I
McCaffrey
pray
to the
that
scene.
it does. Yeah. Wait, what does that book say? Folk songs. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here, if I remember right. Just lets you look at it. Got it. Well. Oh.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have...
But that could be Tiernan's.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor?
He just dropped it.
What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Oh, that's your apartment.
Got that big case.
Yeah, that would be me. You know, I get going slow upstairs, but why do video game characters go downstairs so slow? Like, I'm pretty sure anyone could go down slow, like faster.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Oh, okay.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Alright, just go. I think I just have to hold her direction for this. Yep, okay. Just slide down, Phelps. I think this is another tackle one, but who knows? I might be able to pull out.
You a runner,
no, I can't.
McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Wait, hang on. Is that the skeptical guy? Who knows? Well.
Give it up, LAPD!
Come on, dude. Come on, Phelps. You can run better than that. Shut up, idiot. That is not where I was. I was
You're under
farther.
arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
What were the physics on that?
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's gotta be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson
Okay.
did that, do you? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue? Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date. I'll hold you to that.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects?
Yeah.
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Alright. So...
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Okay, we're going to 1. Where is that on the sign? Over here. I was going the right way.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would...
You have blood over your face. And controller drift. Why do you have blood on your face?
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to
You
me and I'll
literally
have
just
charged
said you
in
were
front of a
last
grand
seen
jury
with her.
before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Well, this over here. Oh, should we take that as truth? Okay.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Why should I trust you?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute. But, you know, I'm not so sure.
Well, we know that he has, but...
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't
Awfully
remember.
convenient.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
After an argument.
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. Kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting.
Why do you have blood? Oh, well, we probably punched him and he crashed the car a ton. I think that's actually why he has blood on his face. But you're shaking your eyes around, and I don't think we have any proof for his access. Well, I mean, he works there, but...
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment
That could
for us
be
to
true.
find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
But that was McCaffrey's shirt, right? We
Evelyn
haven't
was
even
missing a ring
interrogated
from
him.
her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle.
That's
It was made from an old typewriter key.
not what we
Pressed in the prop
had.
department in her old movie studio.
Interesting.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not
All right.
clear.
this one, right? Yeah.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have
He's
something
got a point.
to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
I already hate this guy. And controller drift.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
How do you have the other half of the torn letter? That is something I want
You're
to know.
lying, McCaffrey.
It
You
could
were
be
out at the
planned.
rail yard.
Oh, whoa.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
Okay. There's the...
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter? What are you talking about? After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try
Who says you
exercising
didn't
your
put
powers
it
of
there?
deduction on that.
You can't prove that you didn't put it there. I can't prove that you did, but I also can't prove that you didn't, so you're not clear by any means.
Haven't you got parking tickets?
Oh, shut up.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid
Yes.
enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Very.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Well, if Tiernan's word is accurate.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation.
Who's to say that you aren't doing that?
Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan
Oh, sure.
asked me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Bullcrap.
Speak
He's
to
telling
Tiernan.
bullcrap.
He'll give it up.
Absolute ball.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come
Wonderfully convenient. We might as well use McCaffrey's
I know you're lying,
accusation.
James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
back. I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that
We
hotel
can't.
room?
Just like we can't prove Grosvenor didn't put the letter there. Unless we take his stupid word for truth.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning. And he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night.
It just didn't look like him.
He said that I killed Evelyn.
That's the thing.
And that it was all over the
Is
radio.
it didn't look like him.
And that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it.
He could have.
Was it me?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under
Why did the voice just randomly change? Petty theft? Oh. Oh.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, buddy. Buddy.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man.
Beating up a woman? It changes a man?
Determined to change things. All I wanted.
What is your problem, dude?
A pen. And an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police.
You
didn't
did.
mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards
I don't know
women.
about towards women,
Turn
but
a couple
a
parking
woman.
tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed
No,
to
but
call
you
himself a
don't beat
man?
her.
Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was
Oh.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Phelps is pretty happy with himself. Wow, 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 wow. That's a lot less than normal, probably because I haven't been driving. Tell all memoir. 5 stars. Again, because I haven't been driving.